Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. We're covering both ends. I am Michael Tanner in Salt Lake City, and this is
This is Harris from Pakistan.
and Paris. Harris has been he's all a world traveler, and especially in Islamabad, right, where the capital of Islam, as the capital of Islamabad is Islamabad. It's also the capital of Pakistan. Anyway,
Yep.
good evening, good morning, wherever you are. We're gonna get straight into the news. There's been so many things that have happened, and okay, one of the jokes there's two jokes. One is Elon's ass is being driven everywhere, and what do I mean by that? Well, he has this this summoning assisted summoning service, okay, called Ass. And he insisted that it be called Ass. So you can drive Elon's ass everywhere, apparently. Anyway, it doesn't really work. There's been a lot of problems with it, and he's even filed it under federal papers as Ass. So it's Ass. Anyway, another thing is that Donald Trump, brilliant genius, super genius of them all, it wants to create something called the External Revenue Service, because he wants to really go forward on these tariffs, and he's trying to convince people what a tariff is not. And a tariff, by the way, is a tax that, let's say if I asked Harris to get me some coffee or some tea. I've asked him 100 times to get me good tea and chai because we just can't get it in the United States. Anyway, so he sends it, okay? Well, the tariff would mean that I would be paying an extra tax on that tea or whatever items like shirts or whatever that he sends me. So a tax is on the people in the United States. It makes the prices of exported goods higher. It is not a tax that other countries pay. It is a tax that the United States people pay. So let's say if China makes shoes for $1, right? We have 100% tariff on that. It's now $2, and we get to pay that. What that causes is something called inflation. And if people don't understand this, going on and pages in the Washington Journal, like they did today, is just serving propaganda needs for Trump, and it's got to stop. Trump knows better. People that know better should stop. If you've had one class of economics, I've had 3 or 4. You know what a tariff is. You better know what a tariff is, and that's got to stop right now. Well, anyway, Harris has just joined with us. Harris, you've got some stuff to say. What's up on our charts and all the other things that we're doing today?
So for the 24 hours, almost everything is green, and if we see on Polesien, everything is up. Everything is up. Hex is up like 12%. Let me share the screen and we can see the charts.
Okay. And he's right. Like it was at yesterday, it was like 92. Now it's at 97, something like that, right?
Yeah, it's 96. It's 96.
96
Whole
8.
market is up like almost 2%. And if we see the Bitcoin, see 96, almost like 97. And Ethereum is also up for the 24 hours. But Ethereum is down, for the 7 days. And if we see like other things, most things are up like in the 24 hours chart. And if we talk about like Polesien, let me switch it to Dex Screener. See, everything is green for the
Yeah, but
24
we
hours,
don't
6
quite get it
hours.
yet. We just hang in there. We have to have the screen fill in.
All right.
There it goes. There's the next screener. So for Pulse Chain, go ahead.
Yeah, everything is green. See, Hex is up like 12%, PulseX is up like 16%. Incentive is also up 16%. So there is a lot of like activity going on for the past 24 hours. And if we see the token that I like the most, which is called like ETC, if we pull up the watch list,
It's
just a second.
ETH. It's Ethereum ETCs, right? So,
Ethereum trade credits, yeah.
right.
So see, our ETC is up like 12% for the 24 hours. And remember, we had invested like $100 in it. So today our $100 is like 127. So we made like 27% in profit.
Okay, so yeah, so that's great. Let's show the big chart. So we do it. We've been doing this pretend trade, and so it's not a real trade, but we picked 10 of them, right? Can we show that so we can see? I'm wondering, since everything's up, did we finally get into a profit zone with our Bitcoin, with our other stuff? Well, let's take a look at the chart that we have. It's on CoinGecko, right? And you can follow along, everybody, so that you know that we're being honest with this. It's easy to look like a genius. Well, no, we haven't quite crawled out of the hole, huh? So let's see, we're at 836. We should be over 900. Tell us what. Okay, let's look at the chart that we're doing, and let's pretend this is real for a second. Okay, so
So we are up like $11 in Caspa and $4 in Hex, and the rest of the things is like down still for the week, even though it's up for the 24 hours, but we're still in loss.
So does this mean that we should sell some Caspa, buy some Hex? Wait, I'm just looking at it like is it? We have our fake chart. So everybody, what I want you to do is go ahead and hit us up in the chat and the comments and vote whether or not we should be buying or selling or anything. Give us some comments about this to help us out. We have ETH. I think we're up on that one a little bit. We're still up like 110. We're at 110. Where was that? It was $111 and it was 110, right? Something like that. So let's just say
127.
127. So that
Yep.
one almost pulled us out of the hole, right? Almost, but not quite. So we should show $27. Okay, so we're a little bit above 850 that way. But Caspa has been why is Caspa moving so much? I mean, it was your suggestion, and I never really heard of it. So tell me
So
about
Caspa, yeah, it's a good token. I've previously had Caspa, and I've already sold in profit, 3-4 months ago. So it was as high as like 20 cents. I've sold on like 19, and my buying price was like 12 cents that time. So it
So
was really good. Yeah.
so
It's
you're at
it's a real token, not a meme coin. It has a utility,
what's the
and
utility on it? What do you do with it?
so let's see on their website if you can see the screen.
It needs to be blown up just a little bit. So if they have a huge screen at home, they can blow us up.
So
So
yeah, Caspa is a whole different layer one blockchain, and if you buy on Ethereum, you will need to buy wrapped Caspa, like wrapped Sui, and you can use their blockchain for mining. I think I don't really know much about it, but you can use their website for mining and developments, and you also get like some other resources. But yeah, it's a good token. It's not the thing you're expecting in a single day, but obviously it will perform in a long run.
okay, so let's just say let's look at so you buy that, you sell it, you let personally, right? So that goes up and down all the time. And then but why isn't okay if everything is green, right? Just because I'm
Yeah.
impatient, right? How come we're not out of the red? what is dragging us down? Why we picked all this stuff?
Yeah,
What's
let's find out. So okay,
we don't
let's
show the
find
chart?
out. Like, yep.
So this is about $1,000 is what we did. And then so if you're just joining the channel and you have some suggestions, like dump this, buy this, look at this, we'd love to do that. And Harris has been teaching cryptocurrency. Why are we muted? Wait. Oh, we're muted on this one. Yeah, we're not muted on the other one. So let's see.
So see, we are down in like Shiba. We are down like $10 in Shiba. We are down in Ethereum, $12. We are down in Solana.
Floki is
Uh,
cost us $20. Floki by
Sui
itself.
and Floki. Yeah, we are down in both of them. But these twos are, good one. Even I'm down like half, but I would not care. I would just, stay in there. Uh, like Sui was performing very well. So today,
Yeah, it was
it's a
at
dip. It's a
520 or
dip
something.
day. Yeah, people are selling and taking profit. So in Floki, see for the 24 hours, it's already green, like 3.3%, and it can go up, for the next like 2 3 days.
And Floki's a real coin, and Floki does it's making a game, and Floki's doing all these other exciting things, and
Yep.
Shiba's doing all those exciting things too. If we look at the Ethereum, look, Ethereum just dipped a little bit, but it was at 3,000 earlier today, but now it's at 332. It's gonna. I think Ethereum has a good chance for a good run, because everybody on the news, everybody that's talking about it, everybody is looking at Ethereum as the main Bitcoin competitor. Look, Bitcoin's at 97 now, so it's popping up as they're coming along. So maybe as Bitcoin, why is look, even Toncoin, you picked one of your picks.
Yep.
Oh, what is Toncoin? Just can you tell us a little bit about Toncoin? Is it on the Ethereum, or is it on its own thing, or
You can buy this on Ethereum, but still, it's whole different blockchain, the layer one blockchain,
okay?
and you can do, a lot of things. You can make a token on there, and you can. Ton is a, you can also use Ton on Telegram to, make bots and make your like apps and
Okay.
other things. So it's a really like great blockchain, and it was as high as I think on $8, $7 or $8. So
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just listening.
yeah, for the 24 hour C, it's up a little bit. So these, all the tokens we have picked, these are not for a day or for a week. We cannot expect uh, to become a millionaire within a week, but it can go up, after like 1 year, 2 year, or maybe like 3 year.
Yeah, but for the last 7 days, it's been climbing a mountain. It's been going like a hockey stick, huh? If you look at it,
Yep.
it's just been going straight up. And do you have any? I mean, you've been doing this for many years with different things. Why is Caspa? Uh, why has Caspa been going up like that? Do you have any idea, or is just people like it, or
So, yeah, Caspa has a big community, and a lot of people like it, and they, like to buy Caspa. So the reason it's up because it's already in the cheap price and 13 cents. It was, staying from like 2 months ago or a month ago. It was staying on like 17 cents, and it didn't had a dip for a long time. So still, it was on 1 point. It was on like uh 12 cents, and today it's up like, for the week, if we see, it's up like 20%. So it's just, people are buying on discounted price.
okay? If we look at PulseX, because people have been talking about PulseX because it's cheap to buy, cheap to sell with, cheap everything. Do we have anything in PulseX that we picked, or not so much? It's just what did we pick in PulseX? Did we?
No.
We didn't pick anything. Okay, that's why we're in trouble. By the way, speaking about trouble, we've got our sponsor as tcbarter.com. tcbarter.com is a place you can buy, sell, and trade. If you need to be able to make your business grow using your cryptocurrency, you can buy, sell, and trade into tc.com and tcbarter.com. So tcbarter.com is a bartering system. And if you want to direct trade, you can direct trade. Doesn't cost anything to join. Doesn't cost anything to stay. Doesn't cost anything to use. So there's no fees associated with it. But if you want to go get yourself some airline tickets, or you need some water totes or some storage, or there's just about everything. I mean, there's Uber Eats on here. There's IHOP. If your international experience is the only way you're going to find out about an international experience is go to International House of Pancakes or IHOP. That's great, but not everybody has Harris to go talk to and tell us about the great food and everything in different countries. But c'est la vie, right? So anyway, it's always great there's cars, there's houses, there's real estate, there's buildings, all kinds of stuff on here. And it's all available for you just by reaching out and joining tcbarter.com. And let's get back because we have a shorter show. We cover this in detail in the morning show, which is at 8 a.m. in the morning on tcbarter.com. It's literally spelled out that way, tcbarter, DOTCOM. Okay. So that's how you find us in the morning, and you can join the Zoom call. You can join all kinds of other things. What's the next thing that we have to cover? Let's see. Okay, we've done. So how do you see what were there any news things that you caught today, Harris? Before I go on to our next thing.
No.
Okay. Well, I do have some stuff, so. Let me pull that up. Okay. So what's up for Bitcoin? Bloomberg says options traders bracing for big moves. Now, the options traders expect the largest inflation on Wednesday, coinciding with the U.S. CPI report. Experts predict the Bitcoin surge will pass 100K, triggered by the inflation data and Trump inauguration. So the PPI inflation of December rose by 3.3%, below expectations of 3.5%. Crypto market trades in green, with Bitcoin tops altcoins, making it notable gains. So the U.S. Producer Price Index, okay, so that's the PPI data and Consumer Price Index, CPI, fueling volatility in the crypto market. Although the inflation rate seems to be tamed, traders become cautious ahead of the president-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. CPI report due Wednesday to invoke the highest market volatility since March 2023. As a result, the crypto experts predict Bitcoin BTC to reach the crucial 100K mark again. But it's not that much of a reach to go there. I mean, really, it's only a breath away from 100K in Bitcoin terms. It's at what, 97 right now. It just peaked at 97. We expect the S&P 500 to make big moves, according to Stuart Kaser, Citigroup's Incorporated head of the U.S. equity trading strategy. The S&P 500 index is expected to move 1% either direction on January 15, coinciding with the CPI report. So if we look at the broader markets, people are very nervous because when you introduce tariffs, you not only do you make other countries angry with you, and for example, Canada says, well, we don't have to sell you the oil at a discounted rate, or your current rate, United States. We can even cut half your oil off if you want to be that way, and so these trade wars have real world effects. It's not just blathering. And for example, us talking about, Trump talking about taking Greenland or other things, it doesn't make any sense, and all it does is it causes us to have real world effects right now. And so he's not even president yet, but he's got 6 days, and all these things are happening, and when people are nervous and they're upset, it causes inflation to happen. People are worried that, hey, what is he going to do to piss off China? Well, piss off China, and then you raise the tariffs, great. Then other people produce it. When we raise tariffs domestically in the United States, what happens is the manufacturers in the United States take advantage of that instantly, and they start raising prices now. They don't have to wait because they expect the tariffs to kick in. So they don't have the competition from foreign lands. And it's really bad mojo all the way around. So that's why we're looking at inflation pressure. And when that happens, that makes Bitcoin have different problems. Uh, and we've seen this before over several years. Where let me just bring this up. We've seen this over several years of time. So when does Bitcoin do a big jump, Harris? When, what years did you see it? Like it's been jumping up in the past 4 months as people expect the prices and everything to go haywire, right? That really means that if it was at 65,000, it's at 99,000 right now. That means people expect inflation. Harris, are you seeing is it where you're at? Is inflation increasing at all at where you're at, or is it just the same?
No, it's just the same. It's not an increasing board, but it's not related with crypto here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it affects crypto because when the inflation goes up, people start looking at macroeconomics and things, and they start getting nervous about cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin's a leader. Like, do you notice that when Bitcoin goes up or down, everything else goes up or down, or how do you see that, Harris? Since you're the
Bit Bitcoin is the first ever crypto. That's why it's a king. Everything follows the Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a big market, and everyone has like a little bit amount of Bitcoin. Even the big players, they have a lot of Bitcoins. So that's why it's a big market. They when they sell the Bitcoin, they buy Ethereum and other coins, so other coins also goes up.
okay? So let's just say so the Ethereum price rebound will according to some people, this is an article from 7 hours ago that the Ethereum price rebound will take time, even if ETH data looks bullish, right? So
It is because Bitcoin already did all-time high, but Ethereum did not did yet. So people are waiting for it. So the all-time high was for Ethereum is I think it was like, let's see, it was like $4,000. Yeah, it was like almost $5,000 in 2021. So we are still expecting Ethereum to go up and do a new all-time high like Bitcoin did.
well, if we just look in the past between January 6th and the 13th, we do see ETH going up 20.7% weekly. But there was a large correction reaching a low as 2009 T4 and triggering a 395 million in leveraged long ETH liquidations. So the move tempered bullish sentiments. I think anyway. In contrary to expectations, uh, ETH did derivatives set. It's kind of like a suggestion that interest from both retail and institutional buyers. So maybe there's something going on involved with that. We're about 3 minutes before we close, but I want everybody to keep your eyes open and be careful with your wallets. There's been a lot of hacking recently. Could you go over that a little bit before we close, Harris, about how people are being their wallets are being violated and things a little bit right now?
So there is like a few different ways people used to stole your money. First, if you use like Telegram, and if you're new in crypto, the first thing you will do, use the Telegram to join the groups, right? So when you use the Telegram, some random people, send you the link and ask you unreal profit, unreal percentage of profit. They just ask you to invest like $100, $1,000, and get like 200-300% profit within a single day. So these types of people are scam. You don't need to reply those people. When you reply them, they ask you to send money, and when you send money, they just simply block you from Telegram. And the other thing, they just send you the link. They say like click on link and claim your crypto. So when you click on the link, what it does, it drain your all wallet, like all the cryptocurrency from your wallet. So uh, that way you can also lose your assets. You just need to be careful, and you should have the VPN always like turned on. uh, and if you don't have VPN, you can use like Nord, uh, Windscribe, and AVG. These are the best VPNs. And Mike, if we talk about like the other things, how they buy and get rug pull and get honeypot, so that also they need to be careful. They should only buy the good coins in the beginning, like Bitcoin, Ethereum. If they're buying on Polsai and it's Hex and few others, but they should not buy the new tokens. Like 2 days old, 1 day old,
8 hours
uh,
old, 5
8
hours
hours
old.
old. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a lot more chance they will lose their assets. Yep.
So cover your assets, don't lose them. What do you think about like a hard wallet? Like, you use a USB or you use
So
a hard drive.
okay, so hard wallet, wallet people use. I would say if you have a lot of money, like millions and billions of dollars, at least like millions of dollars, then you should use the hard wallet. Otherwise, otherwise you can use MetaMask and you can save 12-word key phrases. Uh, in the hard wallet, the best hard wallet is like Ledger. You can buy it online, and you can put your asset in it. It just just a USB size, and you can carry it anywhere. But the good thing about MetaMask wallet is you just need to carry your like 12-word key phrases,
Okay. All right.
instead of the hardware.
Yeah. By the way, there have been people trying to scam us even in the channel. I mean, there are people that are always, there's like a bot
Yeah.
out there. It's like, that's really funny, guys. I think that's a great way to get yourself reported and kicked off YouTube. So I'm just saying, hey, we're not stupid either. Okay. So you'll not see something from Harris or me. You have to dig and go to my email and the email. Then we have to verify you. And then we're going to talk to you. We're not going to try to take your money. We're just going to say, okay, yeah, dude, don't do that. Usually it's don't do that, Um,
Yeah.
so if somebody asks you to let them hold your money, you just say no. No, we're not going to hand our money over to some stranger somewhere. Just think about this way: if your slimy cousin Ed, you wouldn't give him money. Don't give the slimy cousin that you've never met or whatever uncle or whatever thing that they want to call themselves. Right? Don't give them control of your money. There's a reason why we need cryptocurrency is to maintain our own control. So until that with that bombshell dropped, I am Michael,
And this is Harris signing off.
and we are gone in 5, 4, 3,